Okay. Hello and welcome back to Simcity. And we wanted to make some movement today. We want to try and get the police set up, among other things. I hope my microphone is okay. I think I'm having a bit of trouble with it. It seems to be kind of too loud in a way. And I've tried adjusting it, but there seems to be kind of a hum. Even when there's nobody talking and no noise, the bar is kind of jumping around even in silence. I don't know why that is. Okay, let's get on with this. So it is the 23rd February. It is 10 to 6, and I'm going to speed this up so we get through the night here and we can see what we're doing. And we can see that our casino, I think, is doing pretty well for us. If I click here, we can see that we're making quite a lot of profit from that. We've got 4,000. We really need a few more people just to get our upgrade here. Look at that. We're literally a few hundred short. So what shall we do? Where shall we fit some more people? It is quite a big, I think just here. We just put some more and we go across like that. What's happening there? Why couldn't you go there and there? Is that straight? Yes. Kind of hard to see in the dark here. Oh good, it's so let me slow down a bit. And here we go. This should push us over that first milestone to... Actually, this should be shops, shouldn't it? Let me get rid of that and put in a section of shops there instead. I can't leave this like this. There we go. That should be plenty. We need about 500 more people to get that upgrade. We've got 30,000. I would imagine we could do with our police station. Does this mean that this thing is full? Always gets full at the beginning like this, I notice. I guess I'm going to have to put an extension on here, which means I can't afford my police station. Seems to be a cloudy day here today. Still got our beautiful odd looking shops. We got a takeout here. Isn't that great? The bins are all ready to go here, but I'm pretty sure we've got enough coverage. We did this before, didn't we? Where are the bins? Boom. They should be collecting them now. It's the morning time. When do they collect them? Where are they? Here they come. Didn't I put in? There should be 4 of them, I believe now. Where's the other 2? That's strange. Let's put another one. There's 3 there that I can see, and there's another one here. He's stuck in traffic. There's actually quite a lot of rubbish. I'm surprised. Especially the casino. The casino is just and the town hall for some reason is just collecting dirt to beat the band. 10 cans of garbage. What have these got? 30 cans of garbage. My goodness. I guess it's from all the food. There we go. We got rid of all of that. That should be fine. This is our power, which is fine as well. Oh, I've just noticed we've got our 5,000 people now, which means I can do this upgrade that I've been waiting for. Yeah, upgrade available. So let's do this, and there you go. That's a much better looking building than the last one. And that means that I don't know if this costs money, but we're allowed to do one of these where we can do this for free. I know it costs something. The thing is, see, at the moment I'm only once I put this in, I got the tax from the industrial and the commercial, so I'm going to bump all those up to 11. That's fine. I was wondering when that would kick in. So now what we need here really is probably utilities is probably the most important one, because utilities allows you to, when you have the money, to upgrade the sewage and the water. You can see here at the moment we're using this, but we want to upgrade to this. It's a big plant, and even more importantly we want to upgrade to this, which is a sewage treatment plant, instead of just pumping all the crap into the woods. So there we go. We've got 5,000. We are making 3,000 an hour. Not bad at all with money. That tax, I just put the tax up, it's made a difference. But we'd like to kind of develop our casino. Oh, I know what we wanted to do as well. I wanted to do the ore. So we're going to try and put the ore, dig the ore out of the ground, and sell it to make some extra cash. Because I believe over here we had a place where we could dig the ore, and the wind is blowing this way, and so as long as we don't put houses here, we shouldn't poison anybody. because there's a huge deposit there. The only other places are over here, and that's not very good for the population. So it has to be here. And we don't have enough money. How much is an ore thing? 22,000. I've only got 10. I guess I can't take out any loans, can I? No. I can't do anything. We can see here that we've got a lot of movement of people coming in. And so the money will come along quick enough. Why don't I just keep going here? So yeah, today is it's Monday, 23rd. And I can see my guys are still working here. I'm kind of obsessed about the rubbish, but they seem to have it under control. Education wise, I seem to be doing okay. If I check here, we're in the middle of the we're just nearly 10 a.m. and I've got 515 being educated out of a possible 670. I do think that I'm going to need more bus stops, and also if I can I can't really afford anything. I think we're at capacity here now. I don't think the school can, is it gonna, yeah, it can't fit anymore, so I need one of these, and that should give us well, we can take in a few more people. And I'm going to give them another bus. And now I've really got no money. What were they saying? They don't have any teachers? Got to have teachers. So there you go. That's what we look like if we go down here and we go across on our helicopter. We can see that people are really moving in here. They like it. What is this? Ah, it's a cheap motel. Look at that. I love the motels. I really like that building. That's you can just imagine those little tiny dodgy rooms here and what's going on in there. Drug deals, people sleeping off massive hangovers, people taking drugs, people hiding from the law. Beautiful. So this is a lovely little area here. I'd like to put the police station somewhere near here to keep an eye on things. We've got one fire engine going around. We also need to do the very boring task of upgrading all of these roads. In this game, it's the one thing that I have to say is not very good. You have to do each little section like this and this is rather tedious. You can't click control or shift or anything and do a load of them at once. You have to do them this way. So I'm just going to do a few as we go along, otherwise I'll get to the point and I'll have to do literally the whole map. Whoops, I have to keep an eye on my money as well. I've got no money left. What am I doing? Anyway, that should make life a little easier here, for the services especially. What's this down here? That's another really nice looking building. Mediocre food. But isn't it really kind of odd looking? I guess a lot of these buildings are based on American buildings in various American towns. This place is, we're making lots of profit. They're doing well. I guess they're doing well because of the people coming into the casino. That's why I'd like, there it is. I'd like another one of these. Where could I put another one? Because I think it's really doing the business for us. It's making money. There's that, and then we'll collect some ore, and we should be kind of financially okay for a while. But I really like, just wondering, I'm kind of considering putting it here, or I could put it here at the beginning of the town as you drive in. Or if this might seem a bit odd, but if I get rid of this road, then perhaps I can fit a casino in just here. It just seems to me it's kind of symmetrical to put one here and here. I'm going to be losing some houses, but I think that'll be nice just there. I got to speed things up here. In terms of the way this game works, this is the first town on this, in this massive region. As you can see, there isn't anything else around, and the problem with that is, of course, I don't have any money, because if I had another town, another bustling town here, and it was, normally what I do is I would find a place here that has oil, and there's probably 5 or 6 towns here that will have oil in the ground. I would start there. I would set up the oil wells. I would get the oil flowing, and I would start to make a lot of money in one of these towns. That would its point would just be to make money. And then when I'm in this situation now, for instance, when I'm really lacking, I'd simply send myself the money, because you can do that. You've got the option here to send yourself a gift from any of your other places. And so I would send myself around 1 million simoleons, and then I would crack on with everything I want to do. But I can't do that at the moment. But I'm earning 4,000 an hour. That's something, but I think a lot of that's coming from taxes, to be honest. Eventually, perhaps this place will be the place that has all the money, and I'll be sending money from here to somewhere else. But at the moment, I just have to wait. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is put the casino. Or is that a bad idea? Oh God, yeah. I have 8 crimes, that's starting to... Yeah, I really need the police before I put the casino, because that's gonna make this number double. I also need to put another fire engine in, so I really could do it. I could do with lots of money. Everybody's pretty happy. We're doing fantastic in terms of education. Thanks to the buses bringing everybody in to our school from all over here. Without the buses, by the way, the people over there would not be educated. That's another thing. If anyone plays this game, you really need to get the buses out for the education. Where is it? Where is education? There. See, just this little section here they didn't get to. Should I just stick a bus stop here? Why not now? There. Okay, nighttime again. We've got 50 something. So now it's time for the police station. So where was I? Well, the police is going to be doing all its work around the where all the shops are. That's its main thing. So it needs to be near this center here. Well, I think if I put the police just here, they can go up and down reasonably. Maybe ideally if they were right smack in the middle, but then I'm gonna lose some shops. Let's see, how big is this station? I'm going to lose about too many. Here isn't too bad, but then I'm a long way away from my other place, which is here. How about I put it here? I just use it. I'll lose. Yeah, I do that. I'm going to lose a few houses, but that shouldn't affect my tax. It's best to lose a few houses rather than a few shops. There doesn't seem to be any demand for any more factories or anything. And I've still got 50. So that's great. I think it comes with 2 police cars. I'm going to give it another one here. And all of a sudden the crime has just gone up. And I'm just a little curious, how are my factories doing with my little system here? Are they all happy? Yes, ooh. This guy says upgrade the roads. Can I do that? Do I have the money? Where am I? Do I have the money? I'm upgrading them, but that's not going to make any difference because he means upgrade them to medium. But I think that might be a bit too much. Might end up with too many factories. And if they have lots of big factories here and they've got nowhere to send the stuff, although I'm hoping this trade depot will keep everybody happy. So what should I put next? Should I put in my casino? How much is it? It's 15. Why not? I wanted to see if I could put it here. What's it saying that okay. Maybe at some point in the future we will need some buses as well to try and bus the people in. Nickel slots we did a blackjack table on the other one. What's this? A comedy club? A lounge. Let's do a comedy club. Can I not do it? I wanted to do it the other way. Why can't I do it like that on the other side? Okay, let's do the comedy club. And perhaps we just do a little kind of a place at the top for people to stay the night and then spend some money the next day. What's the problem here now? I've got, oh God, please. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit. Yeah, you really need to, now that I've got 2 casinos, I'm going to fork out all my money on this. If things get bad with crime, you can run into difficulties. And my population is... I can't upgrade for a long time yet. The population is... It's my fault because all the roads are crap. And the only way is if I haven't upgraded any road to a medium density road yet. That's what it is. I'm sure if I were to upgrade some of these roads, I would find that there would be perhaps some bigger buildings coming in. Do I have enough money to start my almost? Let's leave that for a sec. Because we really need the population to kind of take off. So these houses here have been here for a while. This is one of the first areas I did. So I'm going to take a chance on upgrading these places. So medium density, this is what it's telling me to do. That one is already medium density. Yeah. Medium density. Not high density yet, so we'll see if this does something. Is that it? This is so... Did I do that one? Oh, there we go. I can see somebody upgrading already. I think I needed to do that because I can keep putting in these houses, but if all that's happening is that someone is coming in with something like this, you can understand why there's really not a whole lot of people living in that. It's the same with something like this. I mean, it's like a camper van. Literally, there's probably one person in that. And so you can put in hundreds of these, but your population is going to it's going to go up by about 200. And really, I needed to go up by a couple of thousand. 78%, everybody's delighted. I got my new casino here with I got a comedy club. Wow. It's packed. Are these people, for whatever reason, they absolutely love gambling and comedy and stuff. Look at that. You can't even get a parking space here. And I'm making some money, that's good. That's kind of a high-class looking store. So there we go. That's where we got to. I wonder. Let's see what this building is going to be like. So I'll speed up a bit. It's buildings like these. Unfortunately, these buildings, they're medium wealth buildings, and in this game you see that it's a lovely looking building. Oh, it really is. That looks like it's got to be medium wealth. It can't be high wealth, but it's very fancy looking. But these places do not hold as much as if you were to upgrade some of these guys, because the low wealth, when they upgrade to a building like this, the buildings tend to hold more people. So you can see from that one building I've got about 150 people, but I would have, no, there's another one coming. Sorry, that building, not that one, that building. But if it were lower wealth, I would have got maybe 300 or 400 extra citizens. Anyway, that's cool. So one thing before I go, because we do seem to have the money now for this, and that is my ore, long-awaited ore mine. I'm going to put it on that side. This gives jobs, but it also it kind of gives a steady amount of income. Let's go that way. How much do these cost? 16,000, so I can only do one. And of course I also need a warehouse for this, but they will do their stuff, and the money will go directly in here, and then the money will go, it'll be added here, so my total budget will go up. It's kind of like saving money, because I won't be using the ore for anything, I'll just be selling it. So what I need is my trade depot. I need to give that a place to put the ore, which is, that's coal ore there. We're going to lose it. Can I put it somewhere else? No, I have to put it here. Let's do something else. I'll get rid of this. That way I don't lose a factory. Then we take the ore, put the ore in here. Then we go back in, because we have to make sure that we are exporting the ore, and we're going to get 7,500 for every, I believe it's 2 tons here, and then the 2 tons are picked up. Maybe it's 1 ton. It's it might have been better, and in time I will probably put a trade depot here. Look at that, everybody's coming in to start working in this place. Look at that. This is a massive it's a massive employer here. There'll be nobody out of work in this town, that's for sure. Everybody's going to have a job here. And well, there they go. Look at that. They've started already. The machines are working. This thing is turning around. Where's the ore? There's a guy there cleaning the floor. The trucks go in here to pick up the ore. There it is. You can see the ore. It's been brought up here and it's been brought down here. Excellent. So in a little while that money should start adding up here, and then we can really start to expand. And we've also got our 2 casinos, which are now definitely making something. They're costing me 1,000, but they're making 2,000. So that's good. And there's the potential for these things to be upgraded. Okay. That's my daily dose of SimCity. We'll come back again and we'll try and make some more progress. There's lots of things to upgrade. We need to upgrade, do a bit more work on the factory, put a trade depot there. Have a look at the education system. Try and get some money together so that we can get a proper water pumping station and a proper sewage treatment plant. And as I'm looking here, I can see that my sewage is not doing too good. There's too many people here now, and it's this little crappy thing I've got here. Where is it? Here. It's not really good enough for a town that's getting bigger. Where are all these guys? Wow, look at this. Nighttime. I don't know where these people are coming from. I know where they're going though. They're all going to the casinos. They're all going to the casinos. That's good. It's going to increase the money. So yeah, that's it for now. But next step will be a sewage treatment plant for sure.